Hello and welcome back to another day in Virus World. What a fun time it is to still be alive. And today I'm going to show you how to cook another Punjabi recipe, Chana Dahl. Chana Dahl from, it's a split chickpea dal, which is absolutely fantastic and full of flavours and garlicky and coriander smells, and it's absolutely delicious. You'd never normally order such a thing from a takeaway, so it's amazing to have in your arsenal when you're cooking other curries, and have it with like a wrap or naan bread and dip it in, and oh my god, it's fantastic. In it, halfway through, I use a ingredient called Deggi Mirch, which is very traditional, but it took me ages to find, and honestly, I wouldn't bother because it tastes basically like Kashmiri chili in the sense that it's like an earthy tea leaf chili flavour, right? Which is dead like Kashmiri powder. So when I use Deggi Mirch halfway through, don't bother. So just extract that bit, disregard that bit, and enjoy cooking the rest of the recipe because it's absolutely fantastic. I'm telling you now. We've had this in the fridge for a couple of days and I can't wait to try this because it's aged and the spices have infused more. So it's going to be amazing. Take care, enjoy cooking and stay safe. So the first thing we need to do is rinse a cupful of Chana Dahl. Chana Dahl is split chickpeas. Don't know why I said it in such a joyous exclamation. But yeah, Chana Dahl is split chickpeas. Give them a really good rinse for several minutes until when you hold a cup underneath, the water is completely clear, like that. There you go. That is now washed and ready to go. I put it all in a pressure cooker. I got one of those Lecky pressure cookers. 2 cups of water to make sure it's well covered. Yeah. A tablespoon of Kashmiri chilli. Don't forget, Kashmiri chilli powder is not that hot. A tablespoon of turmeric powder. Mix that in. Good mix in. And then a heaped teaspoon of salt. That's sea salt. It's about 12-13 grams of salt, I would say that is. Okay, give it a stir and pressure cooker that with the valve closed, so no steam leaves, for about 20 minutes. Okay, meanwhile, tablespoon of coriander seeds, half a tablespoon of cumin seeds. Dry roast them until they give off a slight fragrance, then you know they're ready to be milled. So then put them in a spice grinder and turn them to dust. Damn them. Okay, so make your powder mix. There you go. Set that aside. Next bit of prep. Fill your frying pan with oil. Add a couple of Kashmiri chillies and a heaped teaspoon. I'm using black cumin seeds there. A nice bit of fragrant contrast I find from normal cumin seeds, but basically that's a heaped teaspoon of cumin seeds. As soon as you feel that they've cooked ever so slightly, add 2 small finely chopped onions and caramelize them. Give them a good old cook until they soften. Once they've softened and slightly tanned, as you can see, gone slightly brown, add a load of my garlic, ginger, coriander paste. If you need to know how to cook that, look on the vindaloo recipe. I'll put a link to it above now, so you'll see that. But it's basically pureed garlic, ginger, and a load of coriander roots and stems. Add some salt to season. And let that puree fry off. Add half a tablespoon of Deggi Mirch powder, that's a chili powder, and then your spice blend from coriander seeds and cumin seeds. And mix that in now. And then add the tomatoes. Almost at the same time, basically, because you don't want those spices to burn. They need a protective barrier, and the tomato juices will do that for you. Add a couple of green finger chillies, sliced up. Mix that in. add a tablespoon of, that's apple cider vinegar, but some sort of white vinegar if you can, and half the juice of half a lemon. Catch the seeds as they fall. Catch them while they try to escape. Yeah, and that just adds a nice contrast and tartness and brings out the tomatoes there. Really balances the dish, that little bit that you've done there. And then you give that a bit of a fry off, maybe 4 minutes or so, 4 or 5 minutes. And then meanwhile, back at the Chana Dahl, 20 minutes is up. Take the lid off and give it a good stir. Mix all that liquid back in. Start to sort of purify some of them. They mix and thicken. The sauce starts to thicken from the dal itself. And you add all that flavoursome tomato spice blend that you've just mixed and made in the frying pan. Add all that into the Chana Dahl, with the Chana Dahl. Add it all in. Oh my god, I'm telling you now, the smell of that right there is so appetizing. It's the coriander and ginger just kicking your nose in. It's so good. So that's quite thick. So in a moment I'm going to add a little bit of water to make it the right consistency, and then just let it boil with all those spices in. Well, simmer gently for about 5 or 10 minutes, just so that everything starts to infuse. Because that's it. That is it done. It's all the flavours together, all the spices, seasoned just right. I would take those red Kashmiri chilies out. I did that because when I was tasting it and I ate one, it damn near blew my head off, and it's not quite what you want from dal. So take those red Kashmiri chilies out. Keep the green ones in. Take those big long red ones out. You don't want to be chomping on a big one of them. Put it in a tin. Bit of coriander on the top. And that makes an absolutely stunning, flavoursome side dish to a meat curry dish. Or if you are a vegan, that is a beautiful, flavoursome vegan curry dish. No corianders were killed in the making of this dish. Please enjoy it. Please like and subscribe. Take care. Stay safe. Damn this virus. I hope it goes to hell. Bye, bye, bye.